I walk out, and as I walk out, you would not believe, I mean, this guy was like, you could have sworn Brad Pitt was in a brand new Bentley convertible outside, and he was just there taking pictures with people. And when we saw that, guys, we all said, oh my gosh, everybody get their car now. Milton got his car, I got my car, everybody got their car, and guys, it just, what it does, what the car does is it validates the message. You know what I'm saying? It just shows that it's real, right? And unfortunately, we live in the world where people need to see it before they believe it. And most people don't understand you got to believe it before you see it. That's the way it really works. But, you know, it is what it is, right? And so the car just adds a different energy. It's a great marketing tool, right? But it validates the message, okay? And that's why it's such an awesome thing. From regional director, guys, you become a national director. National director, average income between $2,500, $4,000. All depends on how you're building the business, right? How mature your group is, et cetera, et cetera. I like to tell people, help 3 people get in a car, you become a national director. Because 3 times 12.5 is 37.5, right? You need 40,000 to become a national director. If you help 3 or 4 people get in a car with a little bit of structure, you're there, right? Forget about you. Help people get in the car. You move up in ranks. Capiche? Everybody likes a capiche. Presidential director. 80,000 in volume. Help 7 people get in a car. Who else wants to get in a car? Let's go. Let's do it. Presidential director, 4,000 to 6,000 plus, depending on, you know, maturity of the group, how it's built, etc., etc. Okay? And then ambassador, our top leadership level. In a perfect world, is 12 BMWs. I think I qualified when we already had like 30 or 40 because our team just had taken off. You need 3 active legs, $150,000 in volume, and now you start earning that 6-figure income, guys. You start earning that 6-figure income, and you know, on the side of whatever you're doing, we've already got ambassadors that they're ambassadors, 1-stars. They have a full-time job. I mean, they're out the house by 7:30. They get home at 6. They have kids, and they're earning, you know, an aggressive 6-figure income on the side of whatever they're doing. So that misconception that you have to do this full-time to get to the top, that's not true. Okay? It's being consistent. It's utilizing the system. And if you're following the system, if you're leading by example, and people are doing what you're doing, you build a massive team, and that's what's happening. So, ambassador, who's going ambassador? Right? When you go ambassador, they give you a big $25,000 bonus check. Milton, did you bring yours? No?
No, I did not. No.
You deposited already? You deposited already? Yes. Okay. So they give you a big check, which looks cool for pictures and stuff, and you get a black jacket. Okay? Once you hit ambassador, you get a black jacket with the ambassador emblem, so it's a big deal. From ambassador, once you help people become ambassadors, you become, once you develop one and you're qualifying ambassador, you're a 1-star. Average 1-star is earning between $15,000 to $20,000 a month. 2-star means you have 2 separate organizations of ambassadors, one on one, one on the other. You're earning between $20,000 to $30,000 a month. And again, it's depending on maturity of the organization, how it's built and stuff like that. 3-star, you got to build it on your 3rd organization. That's $30,000 to $40,000 a month. 4-star, now you have 3. One under one of the 3 is $50,000 to $75,000 a month, and then ambassador 5-star $75,000 to $100,000 a month. Now, guys, there's a lot of money. There's a lot of people that have hit 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. You know, as soon as I get my 3rd one done right now, I jump to 5, so we're right there. And all I can tell you is it's possible. We're doing it. We've got a lot of people on track to do it, guys. And I'll tell you, 2012, our company is going to triple in size. There's going to be a lot of people hitting these ranks. Okay? It's just a matter of being consistent, believing you can, and just going to work, guys. Going to work, following the system, and being duplicatable. So, you know, all I want you guys to know from everything I've shared with you as far as advancing in ranks, I opened up with it's as simple as stars and cars. How do you get the car? Help 6 people become a rising star. Okay? You got started, help 6 people on your team become a rising star. If each rising star is $2,000, 6 times 2 is what? 12,000. You got started with an executive success system, 12.5, you're in the car. Okay, there's a little structure, so get with the person that your leader to tell you exactly how that is, but that's what it is. How do you go ambassador? 12 cars. If an ambassador's 150,000 in volume, each car is 12,500, 12 times 12.5 is, boom. Obviously, there's a little structure here, so get that clear. The 60-40 applies. So maybe you need 7 cars on one side and 8 on the other, or 9 on one side, 6 on the other, right? But get that math right, and you got it. And then how do you create your dream lifestyle? Help other people become ambassadors. If you notice, if you help enough other people get what they want, you get what you want. You can't do it alone. You know, a lot of people get the misconception that this business is sales. This is not sales. That's why you see a lot of people come in here, they're, oh, I'm the best salesperson in the world. I do it very well. I know how to close people. I'm great. And 30 days later, 60 days later, they're gone. And then, you know, you've got a stay-at-home mom that's never done sales and goes, ha, ha, ha. She makes them 10 times what he makes. But it's not sales, guys. It's not sales. We're building a volunteer army. People do things for their reasons, not yours and mine. And number one, if people feel they can't do what you did, guess what? They're not going to do it. So we're building a volunteer army. You got to lead by example. And when I show you how to promote the challenge after I show you the compensation plan, you'll notice, I mean, you talk to me, I don't explain anything. If you were trying to analyze me and go, let me see what makes Freddy tick, you'll be like, this guy ain't that great. You know, not that it, maybe that's not the word, but I don't do anything out of the ordinary. All I do is I send people to tools. So that people go, if he can make that much, I'm going to crush this. That's leading by example. That's why we're having so much success. Because when I promote the challenge, I point someone to a tool. I ask them what they like about it. I point them to another tool. If they have a question, I get them on the phone with someone. And then I invite them to a challenge party. I don't bring anybody to a challenge party unless they've seen it twice. It's a waste of time. They're not going to sign up. So we'll talk about that next. So 8 ways to earn income. Who wants to learn how to earn income, right? I will tell you, if you go to compplan.visalus.com, you might want to write that down, compplan.visalus.com. Whatever I am not clear on, whatever I speak too fast on, whatever I don't talk about, go by what it says there. I don't want to, you know, everything that I've just shared with you, it's all there, compplan.visalus.com. I'm just going to share my version of it, and hopefully if you guys have any specific questions on it, I can clear it up. So like I said earlier, our pay, we get paid weekly. Everything that happens from Friday, from yesterday morning to Thursday midnight, you get paid on Monday. So we have a little model called TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Woo! Facebook, everybody's like, yeah! Everybody's on Sunday night, you know, most people are like, oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but not by Sally. And we're like, yeah, we can't wait till Monday. So we get paid. You know, the email that says, you got money. And people look forward to that. Our monthly commissions are on the 15th, and that's our residuals, and I'll explain that next. You can get a check. You can get paid by check, or you can get paid by prepaid by MasterCard. And how that works is you just log into your back office, fill out the information, they send it to you 3 or 5 days later. So you might get your first commission check might be on a check. Those checks are sent on Monday. They come from the West Coast, so you'll probably get it on Thursday or Friday. So I highly suggest you get the prepaid card. Prepaid card, it works like an ATM. You can use it like a credit card, you can transfer it. Who's got a Prosperity card? You getting paid in 2 days? Let's see what else. It's not important. Okay, so how do you get paid for promoting the challenge? You share the challenge and somebody decides to fill out this form versus this form, right? They want to get on the challenge. They don't care about the business. I don't want to know about the business. I just want to get on the challenge. Well, if somebody gets on product, you're going to get from 10 to 25% of whatever they purchase, okay? So weekly, the company pays you 10%. So whatever you sell, they're going to pay you weekly, 10%. At the end of the month, they say, okay, where did Freddy finish? He sold $3,000 in volume. Well, we already paid him 10% of the $3,000. We owe him 15%. So from 15 to 20, that extra percentage, they pay it monthly, one time, based on where you finish overall. Did I confuse some folks? Yeah. Okay, so this is just customers. Customers pay the same price as distributors, as promoters. Same price. The difference is we get paid a rebate every week. And then monthly, depending on how much we got. Everybody clear on that?
So what you're saying is you get paid immediately for the first 10%.
Correct.
And then if you get to the 2,500 level, you get the other 15%. Is that on the total or just on?
On the total.
On the total. So basically, you're getting, once you get to 25, you get 25% of the total.
Correct. But they're only paying you 10% weekly. The 15 they pay at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So for example, if I sold $3,000 worth during a month, I got 10% up front weekly, so I got $300. The other 15%, which is $450, I get paid on the 15.
Good deal.
Okay? So they wait to see where did you finish on this? How much was your total sales? And then do they owe you an extra 5% of what you sold, an extra 10, or an extra 15? Awesome. Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me go to the next one, because I would like to talk about this one first. Okay, so let's say somebody decides to get started with the $49 pack, right? They don't do the $4.99, right? What do you get paid then? They paid the $49 and they bought some products. Well, if you brought them in, you're going to get 20%. The person that brought you in gets 10, 5, and 5. So it's a 4-generation payout. If you bring me in, and I pay the $49 and I buy some product on top of that, you're going to get 20% of the product I bought on top of that. So if I bought $1,000 worth of cookies, because I don't care about the challenge, I don't care about the shakes, I just want cookies. We got a guy that did that. But $1,000, he loved the cookies. We call him the Cookie Monster. He loves the peanut butter. He loves the cookies. He said, I'm just going to promote the cookies. He's not coachable, so he's on his own, right? He's not following. But he's selling them every month. He sells between $1,500 to $3,000 worth of cookies. He loves the cookies. He thinks it's the best thing that we have. I mean, he doesn't want to know about shakes, neuro, go. I love the cookies. To each his own. So he paid $49, bought $1,000 worth of cookies when he first signed up. The person that brought him in got 20% of that.
That's good.
$200. Yeah. Now most people will not buy $1,000 worth of cookies. They're probably going to buy one of these 4 kits. So if somebody signs up and does not buy any product, how much do you get? If somebody signs up for $49 and buys 0 products, when they sign up, how much do you get?
10%?
10% of 0 is how much?
No, that's 49.
100% of 0 is how much? You get paid on whatever they buy on top of the $49. So even if it's 1,000% of 0, how much is that? 0. They don't pay you anything if they don't buy any products. They don't pay you for $49 signups. So if somebody signs up for $49, how much are you going to get paid?
0.
Okay. How much are you expecting on Monday when they sign up for $49?
0.
Yeah! Right? Guys, if they don't start with product, you get paid 0.
What's the point? They don't start with product.
Yeah, but
Some people get it.
They're not active. So
Some people get it. Okay. I just want you guys to get it. That's all I want you to know. Don't expect a check. But I signed up 10 people for $49. How much did you get paid? 0. We get paid on people buying products. Not for signing people up, but for people buying products. Our ESS kit has a product kit. That's why we get paid bonuses. We don't get paid for signing people up. That's illegal. That's a pyramid. There must be a transfer of products. Okay? So if they buy products, you get paid on the product portion of it. Capiche? You guys like my capiche? Okay, so in this case, they bought the transformation kit. You get 20% of that, $50. The person that brought you in gets 10% of that, that's 25. The person that brought them gets 5% of that, that's 12. That's what's paid out. Okay? Make sense?
Yeah.
That's paid out weekly, by the way. If it happens by Thursday midnight, you're going to eat on Monday. We already talked about this. Oh, I got to go back. Okay, so now, what if they get started with the executive success system, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about, right? Most people are getting started with the executive success system. So depending on your title, associate, director, we went through this, right? Director, regional director, everybody remember that? Okay, regional director, national director, presidential ambassador. Depending on your title, you get anywhere from $50 to $180 that Monday. Right? No? Okay. Yes, everybody's looking with a cross-eyed. Okay, so if you bring people in, right? You bring this person in at $4.99, and you're an associate, you get $50. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
If you're a director, how much do you get? If you're a regional director, how much do you get?
130.
If you're a national director?
155.
Well, you guys are great. Presidential. Okay, so let's say you promote yourself to regional director. Now let me elaborate a little bit more, one step at a time. Let's say you promote to regional director and you bring someone in. How much do you get?
130.
What if that person brings someone in?
we get 80
Why?
because we get the remaining bonus. They get 50, we get the remaining.
Wow, you want some training? Okay. Big applause. Does that make sense? The company's paying out $130 to your line, right? So if somebody in your team is earning a bonus, you're going to make the difference. Okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
So if somebody's, they're not going to pay money on top of that. If your quote is 130, that's the most they're going to pay out. So if the most they're going to pay out is 130 and your team from you down, and somebody earns something within that, then you're going to get the difference of that. Okay? So depending on their title, if they hit director and they pick up 100, how much do you get?
30.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now what happens if they become a regional director under you and you're already a regional director? There's a second generation. And they get 15s.
Yeah.
So every time they get 130s or whatever's paid out in that team, you get 15s to unlimited levels. Guys, this is to unlimited levels.
Wow.
Okay, so somebody can come in on your 30th